Hi, it's Lori DeGardi, and this is day 6 of 7 Stories, 7 Lessons. I was born into a family that was poor. And each year that I went to school when I was a little girl, the teachers would ask the class, like almost on the first day, how many of you are going to go to college? Raise your hand. I never raised my hand because I thought only families that had money could go to college. When I was finishing 11th grade, and here in America, that's you graduate at 12th grade before you go to college, I learned that you can get loans, student loans, and some grants to help you go to college. So the last year in 12th grade, I applied to college because I thought, well, I actually always did want to go. And my mother, who and my stepfather said that they would support me. And so I applied to a school across the country. I was living in Pennsylvania. I applied to the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in Los Angeles. I flew over there and I started school. 2 weeks into my school year, I received a call from my mother, and she said, Lori, I know we said that we were going to support you, but we can't. My stepfather was an alcoholic, and not only was life never safe with him, it wasn't very supportive, and I couldn't really trust on anything, but I had really hoped to trust that they would help me go through college. So there I was in Los Angeles. Just 2 weeks after I arrived, I had $80 only, and I thought, what am I going to do? I don't have a job, I don't have a car, I don't know anybody. So I walked to the nearest Greyhound bus station and I bought a one-way ticket back to Pennsylvania. I put everything in my bags, I got on that bus, and I started the long journey across the country with no money. By the time we got to Albuquerque, New Mexico, at the bus station there, people were getting off the bus and buying food and taking showers and whatever you do at bus stations. But I didn't have any money, and I was really hungry because I hadn't eaten since before I left Los Angeles. And I stared out of the window of the bus station, wishing that I could eat. I was 18 and I was hungry. And I thought, maybe I need to ask for help. Maybe I need to beg for money or beg for food. It gave me insight into what could drive people to beg. I looked through all my bags and I did find 32 pennies. I went into the bus station and I was able to buy an apple. And that became my meal to sustain me for the next couple days. My lesson in that story is don't trust an alcoholic, and also don't judge people who may seem like they're doing things that you couldn't possibly do. I was ready to beg for food. I was so hungry. And so now when I see homeless people or I see people who are living in a way that most of us do not appreciate, I seldom judge them because I have no idea what they've gone through. So that's the lesson. Before you judge somebody, imagine what it might be to have walked in their shoes.